Trevor Bauer has recently been dealing with a lot of controversy. His life has been in a pretty rough position as he may or may not lose his job where he is getting paid $1 million a week. Bauer may seem like a complete lunatic, but he can do some incredible stuff as a pitcher. Or so he thought he could. Thanks to some foreign substances, he was able to become one of the better pitchers in baseball. But after people realized Bauer is in trouble, the fact that he went super quiet on social media and turned off his comments on everything he ever posted, he has attempted to make a return to YouTube. He was trying to show that his case is getting better, and to be honest with you, sure they have gotten some things out of the way, but I'm sure there is still one huge part they missed out on. Anyways, Bauer has tried his best to look like a good guy, but his plan has seriously backfired, and people are still looking at him like he is a horrible person. How is everybody doing today? It's Sports Huddle back with another video. Today, I'll be talking about Trevor Bauer and how his plan of being the good guy again has completely backfired. Let's not waste any time, and let's get straight into it. Throughout all of his career, Trevor Bauer has always been looked at as a weird and controversial player. Bauer would always find a way to get on top of the news, whether it had to do with something he did on the field, something he would do with his teammates, something he did on social media, or off the field. But during 2020 and some of 2021, Bauer was slowly but surely becoming the face of the MLB. Due to his incredible performance, his entertaining taunts, challenges, and equipment, people were adoring this man to death. I myself was starting to look at Bauer like he's a cool guy. I mean, who wouldn't want to have a show-off pitcher like him who is an ace? But it wasn't just on the field stuff for Bauer. It was also remarks and activity off the field. In 2019, Trevor Bauer and his friend Taki Green would end up announcing the start of their new company called Momentum. This company would also be active on social media, specifically YouTube. Momentum would start off by posting some videos about Bauer where he is either mic'd up or with teammates. They would then attempt to not only make videos about Trevor, but also around teammates and other big moments that occurred around baseball. But then, on February 11th, 2020, this is where Bauer started his quest on YouTube. Around this time, it was the offseason and Rob Manfred was attempting to switch up some rules in baseball to have a younger audience and a larger community. The changes he had in mind, though, were odd to say the least. So Trevor Bauer decided to upload a video to YouTube of him being irritated and angry about these rules. This video would obviously get a ton of attention as people were shocked but excited that Bauer did this. Momentum continued making normal baseball videos until July 28th, 2020. This was 4 days after opening day for the 2020 MLB season, and Trevor Bauer decided to pack up his camera and bring it wherever he goes. Why? Because he wanted to become a part-time vlogger. Throughout all of 2020, Trevor Bauer was vlogging his experience of not just the daily life of a professional baseball player, but how it feels to be playing during a global pandemic. Bauer pitched so well, as he went 5-4 with a 1.73 ERA in 11 starts and had exactly 100 strikeouts. With the way he was headed, if the 2020 season was 162 games, he would have had well over 200 strikeouts and a good amount of wins. This was the start of the most entertaining player to watch. His attitude not only helped him grow, but made baseball grow as a whole. And I mean a lot of fans wanted to see Bauer play for their favorite team. Bauer would make videos on his personal channel talking about some teams and whether or not he would want to join them in the offseason. He also teased around a lot by making it seem like he would join a team due to tweeting about them, complimenting them, or saying they could use a piece like him. But on February 5th, 2021, after people thought he would join the New York Mets or he was about to join them, Bauer announced his new home on none other platform than YouTube. He signed with the Los Angeles Dodgers for 3 years and $102 million, meaning that he was getting paid $28 million a year and around $1.5 million a week. His future was bright, and it seemed like he would help the Dodgers win the World Series back-to-back seasons. And well, it sure looked like it. When it came to vlogging, Bauer decided to no longer put up his vlogs on Momentum, but instead on his own channel, Trevor Bauer. His channel would grow a lot as he would gain thousands of subscribers per month. But when baseball started talking about the foreign substance rule, Bauer really dug deep into teasing and controversy. He would put up a video on all his platforms where a ball is glued to his hand and he would ask if it's legal or not. That was already bad. But then, when Major League Baseball introduced the substance check, Bauer was ready to annoy the umpires about this. He would have a couple of starts to troll them, but after that, his baseball career, YouTube career, and let alone life, was in trouble. Trevor Bauer would be accused of allegedly sexually assaulting a woman in Pasadena, California. When this news hit the media, Bauer's teammates, coaches, and fans all looked at him in a completely different way. He was now looked at as a villain and that baseball should ban him for life. MLB and the Pasadena Police Department did some serious investigating, and apparently it was really bad. Bauer started his 2021 season very strong, but sadly wasn't able to finish as he was put on the restricted list and it kept getting pushed more and more to the point the season was over. A lot of Bauer's teammates unfollowed him on social medias and didn't want him back on the team. Bauer also turned off all of his comments on every post, tweet, or video he had. His agent Rachel Luba somewhat did the same thing, except close friends of hers were allowed to comment. Bauer went from an energetic, strong voice to the quietest guy you know. He stopped posting on YouTube and wasn't active anymore. This was the case for a few months, until Bauer attempted to prove to everyone that one of his cases were not true. He tweeted a short video scrolling through text where this woman kept asking him for help when he kept saying to leave her alone. Just so you know, both of Bauer's cases had text messages involved and it seemed like he was innocent. But there was a lot of other ways to prove he wasn't. After that tweet, Bauer remained silent and didn't say a word until October 5th, 2021. Bauer would put out a short video explaining where he's been and that he is back to making YouTube videos and being active on social media. At the time, his fans were all thinking this guy most likely is not guilty because why else would he have the permission to post again? For about a week, his viewership was back up. He was getting some followers back and it looked like he was back to normal. But no, not at all. After a week, Bauer's fans started leaving him again despite the fact he was posting. He has been losing thousands of subscribers on YouTube and hundreds of followers on both Twitter and Instagram. He tried making a return being the good guy, but instead, people didn't really believe him and don't really care. Bauer used to get around 100,000 views per video, but is now only getting a few thousand views. Maybe it's because he's not logging his experience with the team, but I'm sure even then, he would have still lost a lot of views. I think my main point I'm trying to make in this video is that people are not really noticing the fact that Bauer returned, got views, had some attention for a week, and then it was all gone. Like I said the first time, he tried seeming like a good guy again, but it didn't really work out. That's what I personally think Bauer was expecting because why else would he return and post a lot more? But I think it's safe to say that in the end, Trevor Bauer is still considered to be a horrible person, and it doesn't seem like his baseball career will resume anytime soon. That is going to be it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, please consider to leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. I'm out.